Hey, my pretty ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. If you know who I am, I'm Silky. Now don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so anytime I do new upload, you'll be the first person to know. Yes, St. Patty's Day makeup, or eyeshadow should I say. Period. We went in heavy with the green. We got the 4-leaf clover. We got the gold. That's just what it's about. So yeah, so if you guys really want to see what I use on my skin tone, on my skin type, and what I use to come up with the St. Patty's Day eyeshadow look, stay tuned, keep on watching, let's get straight into the video. Where's me gold? Seriously, no, I'm just playing, you guys. We're gonna go ahead and do St. Patty's eyeshadow theme type of look going on here, y'all. That's what we're going to do. The rest of my face is already done. I will leave that video linked right up here, you guys. Hair is just like a half up, half down type of thing, but I just went ahead and put the front of my hair, souped her back, and left it at that, period. Earrings are from, where we get the earrings from, baby? Where do they come from? Walmart?
Walmart, the body shop.
Or Walgreens. Earrings from, my son got them for me from Walmart, my 6-year-old. He wanted me to do an eyeshadow look like this. So yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into it, y'all. Happy St. Patty's Day. Please, if you guys cook some corned beef or some corned beef hash or some potatoes or some cabbage, please send it to me. I want to see what you made. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use the crayon case palettes today. We're going to use the box of crayons and the matte book. So let me go ahead and show you guys the box of crayons. It does come with a mirror, and those are the beautiful shades. Okay, as you can see, we have this green up here and this very light green down here. We use those as transitional colors. And then we have the matte book. This one does not come with a mirror, but you can clearly see the row of greens right here, you guys. Beautiful greens. We're going to use those. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and go in with the crayon case brushes. I don't know if you guys remember these. The reason I don't really use them is because they get really stained, but I feel like, hey, just because they're stained don't mean I shouldn't use them. So I'm going to go ahead and use these today. Let's go ahead and zoom in and prime the eyes. So we're going to go ahead and use those same lashes. But yeah, this is my eyes, you guys. There's nothing on here. Just in case you guys thought it was. There's nothing on my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with my P. Louise base in Rumor 03. You guys know I love this one. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes. Let me know if you guys want a tutorial on putting slashes in your brows. Let me know. And highlighting around the brow. I'm going to take this E45 brush. I'm going to just pat this in. And just flatten this out. That's what we want to do. It's not always ideal to do your face makeup first, but in this case, when I do like multiple videos, you guys, that's what I do. Okay, so I'm gonna just pat this in. It looks so beautiful. This base is so beautiful, so amazing, you guys. I want you guys to go and grab some of this P. Louise base. It is time for me to re-up. And hopefully when I re-up, there's a discount or a sale going on. Y'all know what it is. Okay, so we have the base down. You want to make sure the base is nice and flat, you guys. You can clearly see that base. And since you can see it, since you see how bright the base is, that means it's going to take color very well. So let's go ahead and here. So this is felt tip. This is the Stila. It's in instant black. I don't know if they sell these anymore. I've been having this for a while. I keep it for things like this. So if I want to do like makeup looks or things like that. So what I want to do is I really want to put a 3-leaf clover on the side of my eye. That's what I want to do. So let me pull up a picture of a 4-leaf clover. This is the one that I pulled up, you guys. This is the one that I want to attempt. But I want it on the side of my eye, but I want that leafy part to kind of like come outward, if that makes sense. So basically I want to just take off this piece and put that half part on my eye. So let's go ahead and get started. Remember, this is more of a rough draft here than it is the actual, what we actually want. So take your time, okay? It's not any wrong or right way to do it.
I'm a bacon hand.
This is a little bit harder than I thought to use, the felt tip. So you can go in with the pencil used, the brush used to do your brows and clean it up. I'm gonna switch to something else. Alright, so it's not the prettiest. It could be way better, you guys. Alright, so there's our piece of clover, basically. That's what I really wanted. I wanted that outline just like that. And the other eye is going to be kind of basic. It's not going to be super, you know, high tech. If that makes any sense. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the rest of this eyeshadow. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use these brushes here. I'm first going to go on with this one here. It's a flat brush. This is the flat shader brush. Now let's go ahead and get into the brush. This is the flat shader brush. I'm going to go into this palette right here. And I want to go into the darkest green first. Take that darker shade. I want to go on the inside and just start shading. This brush is too big. Okay, we need a smaller brush. Possibly need a smaller brush, but I'm going to start shading inside of here. You need more of a detailed brush like this one here. This is the M213 brush by Morphe, and I'm going to just again start shading on the inside of here. This one's nice because you can like just push it and the color picks up nicely. So we want to take that darker shade on the outer part. You're even overlapping it onto the green, onto the black. And that bottom, I'm just taking that green all the way across. All the way across under here. I'm just overlapping that black. Tone it down. To tone it down, but still make it to where it still pops, it still shows. Okay? That's what we have so far. Let's clean that brush off. So we went into that darker green. Now it's time to go into the next shade of green and kind of put that in the middle of that shade. It's not hard to do looks like this, you guys. It just takes a little bit of time and to think outside of the box. Just like that. And since now we have that green down, now we're going to go into the lightest green in the palette. That more of that neon, and we're going to pop that in the center and fade it out. Gotta give it some contrast. Now you're going to go back and forth between those colors and kind of just shade it and we'll need it. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm doing with that, you guys. I think it looks pretty already. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with the lightest green first and put that on the outer part going this way. I'm going to stop it right here at the tip of the brow. Start packing it in. Going onto the lid. Let's go back into that first brush we initially used, the flat brush. And I'm gonna go into that next green and ombre that back this way. Alright, now let's go into the darkest green in the palette that we went in with first. And put that on the outer part of that. And as we're doing that, we're going to come inward. Like so. Just like this. So basically, in this case, we're going darkest to lightest. Hope that makes sense to you guys. I'm going to pick up another brush. This is a more fluffy brush. This is the Shadow Blender brush. And I'm going to go into, first I'm going to go into that middle green, the one that's not so dark. That's what it looks like on the brush. And I'm going to start patting this in here. And start blending that out. Then I want to go into the lightest shade in the palette. And blend the edges here. And bring this color out here. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back into that small 213 brush by Morphe. And we're going to go back into that darker shade and place it back down. Just like so. And kind of blend it inward. Just like that. Let's go ahead and do the other eye. All right, let's go ahead and start with the lighter shade first, like we did earlier. And it's gonna go on the outer part of the eye. Just gotta pay attention to the angle of this one. It's more like that. So just keep that in mind, that the angle's more like that. And it's coming over a little bit further. Okay, now let's go into the next shade. I'm gonna start packing that shade on there too. And that shade's gonna go more towards the eye. More towards the eyebrow. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and go into the darkest shade. You have to be careful because that shade is really dark. And that shade you just wanna start to blend. Start to blend that shade. That's all you have to do. Alright, so now we're taking that other brush and we're just starting to lay the colors down even more and blend them even more. Just want to make them seamless to each other. You keep wiping your brush off and going in with the same brush. Just go back and forth with the colors. And kind of just play with them until they come out the way you want them to. Alright, you guys, I think it looks good. This is what I was going for. I want to take this bullet brush right here. This is the crease brush. And I'm going to go into that yellow, right? That's in the palette. I'm going to dab that right there just to brighten up the inner part of the eye. And you can also go into the green and then put the green on top of that. So going with the yellow and then going with the green on top. Kind of just blend out like so. Now I'm going back into that Morphe brush, going back into that green. And I want to put that green back at the bottom of the eye like I did on the other side. And just kind of just pat it in there. Okay. Kind of just pat it into the waterline. Clean it off and let's go into the yellow. And let's blend the rest of it this way, but with that yellow. Okay, now I'm going to take that fluffy brush I had. I'm going to dip it into the yellow and the lime green and the yellow. Okay, and shake it off. I'm going to kind of lightly brush right here, just to blend everything together. Alright, so again, now we're going to go ahead and go with our e.l.f. Precision eyeliner. We're going to put a liner. Yes, we are. Of course, this one's just going to connect over here. So that's the eyeliner we're going to have, you guys. Boop, 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 boop. Do the other one. Alright, you guys, so that's what it's looking like. I think it's very elegant, very pretty. First, I'm going to go ahead and take that small 213 brush by Morphe, and I want to pat that darker shade on the outer parts of this, just to give it some shape and some body. Now let's go ahead and do our waterline, the Kat Von D pencil. This is in the shade, this is Cake Pencil, it's triple black. This is like my fave, you guys. I've been having her for a minute. But I don't really do black too much in my waterline. At this point, you want to take a mascara and put it on your lashes to get rid of any of that green residue that's on your lashes. Okay, and now you want to put it on your lower lashes also. Alright, so now I'm going to go on with these lashes right here. These are Beats by Deb lashes. This is Daily Dose. They're super long, but still can see what's going on the face, on the eyes, I should say. Alright, you guys, so this is it. This is the eyes. It's giving what I wanted it to give. I went in with a lot of gold highlighter. I wanted to show up gold and green. So let's go ahead and zoom out so we can see everything in its finest. Alright, you guys, so this is everything all together. I think it looks really, really good. Came out cute. Okay. When I say I'm loving it, I am freaking loving it. Like you can see the clover right there on that one side, not too much, and you can see all the highlighted areas. We want to go in with some gold highlight and really accent the fact that it is about St. Patty's Day. Like, gold, it's all over the place, period. I hope you guys really, really enjoyed this quick, fast, and easy look. I hope you guys do recreate it, and if you do, please tag me. Okay, please tag me. I'm getting a lot of people doing my looks and they're not tagging me, which is, hey, it's okay. Eventually I'll become that girl where I get tagged eventually. Okay, but go ahead and tag me if you did love this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, I love you. Bye.